All right, now the best relationships are built on honesty and trust. But when you're first starting to date someone, how much information is too much?
Local professional matchmaker Erica Kaivartis from It's Just Lunch Chicago says sometimes the best left unsaid is good at the beginning. She joins us how to explain. So you're saying less is more?
Sometimes. I think so, especially at the beginning. Thank you for having me back, by the way.
Oh, and it's got to be about the stages, because like, and this is when the questions come in, because it's like, all right, we've been dating, we've gone on a few dates. Obviously, you're not going to share everything, but when you're at that 3-month stage, 4-month stage, that's when you really start to wonder.
Yeah, and it's okay to reveal a little more when you're in a relationship, but at the beginning, certain secrets can really be destructive to a new relationship at the beginning. For instance, if you tell someone you're single when you're married, it's not great. Or if you tell someone you don't have kids when you do, I mean, these are big secrets that are eventually going to come out in a relationship. So it's better to kind of be honest at the beginning. But really, however, you know, keeping certain secrets at the beginning is really going to be helpful, and I think it's going to help long-term set up for success.
So you really got to make a determination. Like the kids one is obvious, if you, because that obviously is such an important thing to someone when they're, I mean, right at the get-go. Do you have kids? Do you not have kids? That's going to frame the whole conversation. But what are some ones that you think are really okay to kind of leave by for a bit?
Yeah, there's a few. The first is your contact information. When you're going on these first or second dates, it's okay to be stingy with your contact information. You don't want to reveal too much too soon, especially if you're dating through online avenues. You know, you want to be safe too. Dating is fun, but you also have to protect yourself. Don't give out your home address. Don't give out where you work. Don't give out your work address. Just make sure you're being a little more private.
That's one of the nice things about the apps is they take care of the contact yourself.
Exactly.
Even a phone number sometimes throws people off, because then that person has, I mean, you don't want to change your numbers if you get a crazy person who's going to be texting you every, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you talk to me? So I even think a phone number for a little while is okay to leave off.
Oh, no, I agree. I think you should really do that email communication as much as possible if you are using online. You know, through It's Just Lunch, we take our clients' privacy very seriously, and we don't share last names, phone numbers, where you work. But even though we vet our clients and we know our clients, I still had a conversation a couple days ago with someone who had her home address on her business card, and I told her and encouraged her not to give that out right away. Nobody needs to know where you live.
And there's Google these days.
Right.
Exactly.
And I know my friends and I can be detectives, so if we have just a name, we are on a mission to find out all the information. You almost become obsessive with it, but you need to allow it to still happen naturally, and it's so hard with social media.
Exactly, it really is. And another thing actually to remember to be okay to keep a secret. Money, yes. I don't know why this comes up. This comes up so much on first and second dates, and I have no idea why. It's so uncomfortable and awkward. But you should never talk about finances. You should never ask someone how much they make. You should never tell someone how much they make. If you are going to have a relationship later on, it's totally normal to talk about finances if you're planning for the future, especially if you have debt. But early on, it's nobody's business.
What about if your dating history, like you're going on a bunch of first dates, or maybe you've been in long-term relationships? That's for the first couple dates. You're fine without that information.
No, nobody wants to hear about another date while you're on a date with someone. And whether you've been on 5 or 500 dates, nobody wants to hear all those details. So it's best to leave that unsaid, especially with the number. I know that comes up. I think this is a secret you can keep forever in a relationship, whether you've been together a few dates or 10 years. That number can be intimidating, whether it's more or less than you think. Just keep it a secret.
Yeah, no matter what, it's not good news to share that. Now, are there any things that we can, no matter what relationship level we get to, that we are allowed to kind of keep to ourselves, and that it's better that we keep to ourselves?
I think it's important to keep certain things to yourselves, especially when you're in a long-term relationship. I think honesty is the best policy when it comes to having a successful long-term relationship. But there are consequences if you reveal a secret too early. You know, for debt, for instance, if you tell someone too early on, they might not want to take that debt on. So it might impact that. But at the same time, you know, sharing a secret with each other might bring you closer together.
Right. And you're likely, and that's the interesting thing, your last point here, is that everyone has secrets. And I think that we put up these walls, and it's like, if you can slowly reveal them in the right time, it builds that closeness together.
Exactly. Everyone's going to have secrets. Your partner's going to have secrets. It's best to respect it and just move on.
Wondering if I have any juicy secrets. I don't know. I'll have to think of one. I'll share it with everyone. Brett's not watching.
Excited.
It's no big deal. Yeah, exactly. Erica, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you so much.
Meeting you.
Yeah,
we really appreciate it. Now, for more information on Erica and her matchmaking services, just go to itsjustlunchchicago.com.